Steps involved with isolating R. I'm going to do that first, but I gave you a helpful hint whenever we got square roots. Let's do that first. And the reason for that, it makes the algebra a lot easier. Then I can do that next step of dividing both sides by 4 pi squared. I can do that. And when I do that, 4 pi squared cancels out. And then I can times both sides by g, mass of the Earth. And then I cube root it. So combining a couple steps into one. There is my rearranged equation to find the radius from the center of the satellite to the center of the Earth. I'm ready to fill in some values now. So, when I fill in these values, universal gravitational constant is probably an excellent thing to have on your note card, and that should be what? Big capital G. Yep. Mass of the Earth is a literature value, and so this particular problem, we don't have to worry about sig figs. And so I'm going to look on my table here and realize that the mass of the Earth is 5.97 times 10 to the 24th. And t squared. I can't put 24 hours into this equation because it's not in seconds. So if I've got a time of 24 hours, what do I have to multiply it by to get seconds? Which gets you 81,600?
86,400.
86,400 seconds. So throw that in there, and don't forget to square it. And that's all going to be over 4 pi squared. All right. So I'm going to talk you through how I enter this into the calculator. I don't want to switch the screens because it'll ruin my recording. So what I do is what's under the radical first, and then I'm going to multiply the denominator, and I'm going to literally type it into the calculator exactly how I wrote it. So I did parenthesis, 6.673 times 10 to the negative 11th. Don't forget the parentheses. If it's scientific notation, if it contains it at all, use parentheses. And then parenthesis 5.97 times 10 to the 24th, end parenthesis, and then parenthesis 86,400 squared. I'm going to get that answer into the calculator. I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to divide it by 4 pi squared. Oh, I got to go back. I forgot to put a negative sign by my 11th. Whoops. I knew that number looked really funny. There it goes. Oh my goodness sakes. I am having calculator issues right now. Divided by 4 pi squared. Thank you. So I'll end up having the cube root of 7.533 times 10 to the 22nd. Before you come in tomorrow, make sure you know how to cube root on your calculator. On mine, it's under mode. Oh, it's under math. Well, it's not done yet. So what I did is I took the answer after I solved this part and I left it under the radical. I'm looking for the cube root.
Or you just do it to the 1/3 power.
Or I could do it to the 1/3 power, absolutely. And I get 4.22 times 10 to the 7th meters. Yeah, 1.94.
1.94 times 10 to the 8.
6.673 times 10 to the negative 11. Parentheses in, again parentheses. 5.97 times 10 to the 24th in parentheses. Parentheses 86,400 squared in parentheses. Divided by 4 pi squared. And then math cube root. Well, that's what I got again. 4.22 times 10 to the 7th. So, any questions on how I got that, or you want me to check on you how you did it on your calculator? I have one last step, and I got to subtract out the radius of the Earth. So I got to go look at the radius of the Earth, which is 6.38 times 10 to the 6. So when I subtract that out, and I get 3.6 times 10 to the 7th meters. So it's 36 million meters. Or 36,000 kilometers. So did that help for number 3?